I don't know. Well, I'm going to take it off. Oh, yeah. Have fun. Hey. Hey.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2024 Spring Sports Awards. Athletes, when your team is called, we'd like for you to line up over here on this side. Also, if you win an award, we'll take a quick picture right over here in front of the backdrop. Thank you all for being here this evening. And at this time, I would like to invite Shelby Mann to the stage to lead us in a word of prayer.
At this time, I ask you all to please bow your heads. Lord Heavenly Father, I call upon you today to thank you for your glory that you have presented in all of your children that are standing before me today. Through your desire, these athletes have put forth great talents and abilities into their sports and have greatly represented Monahans High School. I ask that you continue to watch over everyone, believers and non-believers, as we continue our journeys of life through your will. Protect us through our times of need, in our times of worry, and our times of loss. Remind us why we are here and why we must continue our legacy. Once again, Lord, I ask that you guide us in your path, through the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. At this time, we're going to get started with Coach Swarb and boys golf.
All right, so if all the boys golfers would please come forward, line up right over here. While they make their way up, I'm going to go ahead and do some thank yous real quick. Starting out with my wife, taking care of our spring, keeping us organized. Coach Crosco, Coach Peavy assist me in the spring and the fall there. They do a great job. Our parents, Christine for keeping our snack bags full at all times, and Brett and Vicki Heflin spent their last year with us, the last 12 years as our Booster Club president, so big thank you to them. All right, so our JV golfers this year, start with them. These guys played a full schedule. Only those who got sick or missed one because of an injury didn't have their full 8 tournaments for the year. And so they gained a lot of good experience, brought home hardware at most JV tournaments they went to, as the majority of their tournaments actually consist of the varsity tournaments that they get taken to, so they get extra experience, more competitive experience to prep them for the varsity when their time comes. But they really work hard. They do a lot of good things. They show up when they don't have to, so we're really proud of them and the time that they spend with us. So if y'all would, give our JV golfers a round of applause. Our varsity season this year, we started out with the Tall City of Midland. These guys got second in the silver division. We had a lot of wild weather over there. It was a little difficult. Went and got sixth at the regional and state previews. Hosted back-to-back weeks there, and then Andrews as well, also placed sixth. We had kind of a mixed group of players throughout that time. Connor didn't play in a tournament here because of his back, and then different guys with AJ and swim and different things. We had a kind of a mixed crew as we went through the non-district season. These guys started playing well around spring break. Really played well at Hobbs in the district preview, finishing third there. And then we also finished third, just missing out, going to the regional tournament by 7 shots. But I'm really proud of this group this year. They really had to battle a lot of adversity with lots of things, and lots of extra travel this year for practice and things of that nature that they have a lot to be proud of. And they battled through a lot of adversity and learned a lot of life lessons through that. So if y'all would give the varsity guys a round of applause this time as well. All right, so guys, when I call your name, get your certificate from Peavy, and then you'll work your way that way. And then if you get an award, stay right up here with us. Freshman Josh Galvan. Freshman Jaden Barrera. Sophomore, birthday boy, Paxton Davis. We won't sing, Pax. We're going to leave that alone, okay? All right. Also, sophomore, Taven Finley. Sophomore also had the biggest jump in scoring average that I've had since I've been here. Actually, 11 shot improvement from a year ago, Jackson Ambern. Sophomore, Hayden Morris. Junior, Fred Gomez. All right, and the rest of these guys all played on the varsity at some juncture during the year through qualifying or injury or different things. Sophomore, Diego Nunez. Also a sophomore, academic all-district, Colt Beckham. Senior, Jason Sanchez. Senior, AJ Fuentes. Another senior, Caden Liao. All right, another senior. This guy's second team all-district. He's the alternate medalist to the regional tournament out of our district, Brandon Swanner. This last guy I'm going to talk about for just a little bit longer here. He's a three-time state qualifier. Once as a team, twice as a medalist. Battled lots of back issues, per se. Coach issues probably along with that, right? But he was a third-place medalist at district, first team all-district. He tied for second at the regional tournament, went into a playoff, a three-man playoff, and won that playoff, which made him 4-0 in his career in playoffs. He was first team all-region, state qualifier as a medalist. He tied for the lead after the first day of the state tournament, shooting 4 under, 68 after day one. Day two shoots 77, still leaves him in a tie for third, but it's a six-way tie, which I've never seen more than 3 in my career. It's quite an experience. It's lots of fun. Get to go back up the 18th hole and fight it out with 6 other guys again. He didn't just win the playoff. He won it on the first hole, making a birdie, which he did the same thing at the regional tournament, making him 5-0, which is totally unheard of in a playoff record. But this guy's done a lot of great things for us here. He's first team All-State, hopefully soon to be a super elite team member. But he's also our 2024 golf MVP, Connor Iglehart. All right, at this point, we'll hand it off to Coach Rutledge and girls golf. Okay, here's your.
Thank you, Swerby.
There you go.
Good evening, I'm Courtney Rutledge. Welcome. Golf girls, you're already up here. While they're finishing making their way up here, there's quite a few people I'd like to thank this evening. Beginning with all our administration, Coach Stow, Mr. Smith, Sharp, Amber, and Mr. Hanley, thank you all for your tremendous support this season. Mr. Hanley got a little more than he bargained for, traveling with us to the state tournament, but now he's officially part of the Lady Lobo family, so we appreciate you. Leave Kathy and Baldo out of the transportation department, Vanessa, Gina, Maria, Sunshine, Katie, all those people behind the scenes that go unthanked, thank you so much. Big thank you goes out to the parents of these young ladies. I demand a lot of their time, and they're around me more than they are than their parents most of the time in the spring. They give up their weekends, spring break, and Easter, meaning their parents also give up these vacations. So thank you for sharing your daughters with me. And finally, the people I get to work with every day, Audrey, Cameron, Peavy, thank you for making the best of a bad situation out at the golf course. This year I learned that with good people and a good sense of humor, you can get through just about anything. Now to talk a little bit about our season. We won 2 tournaments this season, finished in the top 5 in 6 of those tournaments. We competed against the best of the best in 4A, 5A, and 6A as well. These girls did an incredible job of representing Monahans, and I had many coaches compliment them on their play and their golf etiquette. Our district is one of the most competitive districts in all 4A, hands down without a doubt, with 4 teams being ranked in the top 10 in the state. Andrews and Seminole finished 1 and 2 at the state tournament. Andrews' second team was ranked 6th coming into district, and we were ranked 7th. And out of those 4 teams, only 2 get to make it out. So it's a tough pill to swallow, being ranked that high and not getting out of district, but I'm very proud of how these girls competed this season. It's rare to have a team that loves each other as much as these girls do. They're an incredibly fun bunch to be around, and if you ever need a laugh, just ask Shelby and Lillian to do their Jennifer Coolidge voice. And if you don't know who Jennifer Coolidge is, she's the hairdresser on Legally Blonde. Very distinct accent. They're very good at it. So thank you, ladies, for a great season. Let's give them a round of applause. Now I'm going to introduce each of these young ladies, starting with freshman Kinley Cunningham. Freshman Alina Bustamante. Sophomore Christine Rodriguez. She got academic all-district, and she couldn't be here tonight, but go ahead and give her a round of applause. Sophomore Zoe Caldwell, academic all-district. Sophomore Shelby Mann, second team all-district, academic all-district, and fell off a golf cart at the state tournament and scared us all. She is currently in concussion protocol. Shelby Mann. Junior Ella Upchurch, academic all-district. Junior Lillian Allmiller, academic all-district. Junior Annika Armendariz, district individual champion, regional individual champion, and 4A state qualifier. And our lone senior, Isabel Gomez, academic all-district, THSCA academic all-state honorable mention, and TGCA academic all-state. She's pretty smart, if that wasn't a good indication. All right, now for our award. Golf only gives out one award, and that's for most valuable player. This award goes to the player with the lowest scoring average throughout the season. The winner of this award had to spend the last 2 years watching other girls on the team achieve their dreams of going to state. I know she learned a lot from the experience of following those 2, but deep down she was not content with watching from the sidelines. There were many days where she was the last person in McKay to hitting range and putting well into the dark. There is no secret recipe to being a great golfer. It takes so much hard work and dedication to get there, and she puts in the time it takes. Being the best individual golfer in the toughest district and region in the state is only a small taste of what this young lady is capable of accomplishing. She left the state golf tournament as one of the top golfers in all of 4A, finishing 22nd and still wanting more. This year's winner for Girls Golf MVP and joining a long list of incredible Lady Noble golfers is Annika Armendariz. All right, thank you. I'm going to pass it off to Doc Chavez and the trainers.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Rutledge. Good evening. As another year comes to an end, I would like to first thank these girls for all of their hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears, literally. These girls work relentlessly year-round with our athletes, and their season usually never ends. They're never in the spotlight unless we're on the field with an injury, for a timeout, or I'm posting something about them on our Facebook page. A few other people I would like to thank are our athletic staff. Coaches, thank you for putting up with me for another year. Coach Stow, thank you for keeping me for another year, even though we don't always agree on some injuries. Parents, thank you for trusting me with your athletes. Krista Powell in the Sandhills Clinic, Dr. Jesse Dickens at West Texas Orthopedics, and Dr. Jordan Friday at Midland Ortho, the staff at Monahan's Physical Therapy, and my husband, or as the girls have named him, Mr. Doc. Just thank you. That list is too long to mention. Mr. Doc is going to help pass out since I don't have an assistant. So we're going to go through with our individual certificates, and then we'll go to our other awards. First, we have Addie Sanchez. She's not feeling well tonight, so she's not with us. Idalia Villegas. Addie Bounds. Chloe Powell. Kim Quintana. Magni Gaffings. Aaliyah Marquez. Maddie Mendoza. Bree Quintana. Victoria Cortez. Naomi Meza. Anaya Nino. Addie Samples, who's also not with us, and Maydeen Vasquez. So we're changing things up a little bit this year, and we've added 2 new awards, Newcomer of the Year and Most Improved. These girls have shown so much growth in the last 2 years that I've been here, and I felt like just 1 award was not enough. Newcomer of the Year will go to the student trainer who has made a significantly positive impact on our program, and Most Improved will go to the student who has shown the most overall growth in our program. And I'm emotional. I'm going to try not to cry talking about these girls. So starting with Most Improved. This particular student came in as a freshman, a very shy and quiet freshman. She quickly became a fan favorite, if you will, among the coaches and athletes that I wished I had more than one of her. She is the most kind, gentle, compassionate student you may ever know. I'm sorry, y'all. She is dependable, confident, and stern when she needs to be, and has come out of her shell immensely. There aren't enough positives to say about her, and you probably already know the rest anyways. It's an honor to present to Maddie Mendoza as our first recipient of Most Improved Student Trainer. Okay, let's see if I can do that again. So next will be Newcomer of the Year. This year our program has doubled from last year and would be tripling if I allowed the amount of students who have emailed me over this year, which has made it difficult to choose just one student for this award. Newcomer of the Year is going to two students who have taken a lot of the weight off my shoulders as first-year students. They are mature beyond their years and work with a get-it-done type of mentality and work ethic. The first student receiving this award has done nothing short of keeping me on my toes, literally. I never know if she's gonna come around the corner and try to scare me or show me the cute new outfit that she just ordered. The other student receiving this award is like a secret weapon. She has learned and soaked in as much as her little brain can take in less than a full school year and put it to use to become what she is. She has literally been my shadow anytime I'm evaluating an injury or taping with questions ready to ask. She does so much behind the scenes during WIN and the athletic period that most don't know and wouldn't know unless they were told. Her season with us has been bittersweet, joining us after an injury that ended her athletic career for her junior year, but never let that hold her back. I am more than proud to award Aaliyah Marquez and Addie Bounds as the first recipients of our Newcomer of the Year award. Okay, last one. Our final award is Most Outstanding Student Trainer, which again, these girls like to make my life difficult, and sometimes I couldn't just choose one. The first student receiving this award is also a fan favorite among our athletes. She is their go-to for pretty much everything. She is small but fierce, so don't let her size fool you, because as she says, she's big body. She's the sidekick to our other recipient of this award, and both girls can oftentimes read my mind and do things before I ask or have to explain. The other student receiving this award is just as strong-willed and confident. She is gentle, warm-hearted, and a natural leader in the sports medicine program. They are not afraid to take charge and get things done, and are the Friday night halftime dream team when setting up Gatorade and snacks during football season. I am confident that they both have a successful future ahead, and I'm lucky to have them for one more year. This year, our most outstanding student trainers are Kimberly Quintana and Chloe Powell. Okay, thank you. Next we have cheer with Coach Weehunt and Coach Casey.
If you were one of our MHS cheerleaders this year, go ahead and make your way over to this side of the stage. I want to recognize Coach Casey first. She is my right-hand man. She puts up with all of that I ask her to do. when I'm sick or whatever, she takes the reins and I don't have to worry about anything, and I would be lost without her, so I am very appreciative of her. And she's not here, but my daughter, she gives up a lot of her time for me to share it with these girls, but I'm very thankful because I have 24 big sisters for her that are great role models that she's able to look up to. So I appreciate, girls, the family that you give her when she's with you. I want to thank Coach Stow and all of our coaching staff. They do a really good job of helping us share athletes and anything that we ask of them. High school administration and district administration, thank you for all your support throughout the year that you give us. And then transportation department, we switched out with a lot of drivers this year. We had Mr. Sharp drive us somewhere. We had Stephanie, we had Tamara, we had Delma. So thank you to anybody that takes us anywhere we go. For those of you who don't know, we begin preparing for our season, specifically our varsity squad, every June. The varsity squad attended the NCAA camp at Texas Tech last summer and learned new material for the season, such as cheers, chants, band chants, and had evaluations done on game day type scenarios to help us prepare for the UIL state championships. Our girls worked extremely hard all week, where we had 8 girls earn nominations for NCAA All-American Cheerleader, and we did have one of those 8 girls earn the title of NCAA All-American. We're going to recognize those ladies in just a little bit when I call them out. As a team, they competed in the 3 divisional categories, which are a part of our state competition, and they ended up winning the top team for band chant and earned the Spirit Stick also to take home. So they did a really good job at camp, and we're excited to go in just a few weeks with our new varsity squad to go and earn the same kind of things. So when August rolls around, we begin all of the things we're involved in with our program, such as Thursday and Friday night football games, pep rallies, Sunday and Wednesday practices, volleyball games, basketball games, and so much more. And I have to give credit to each one of these ladies because not only are they phenomenal athletes, they are standout students in the classroom as well. During the years we're cheering on other sports, they also have to prepare for our own sports competition that's held in January. And this becomes kind of crazy when we're still preparing pep rallies for our amazing football team who's in the playoffs, our amazing volleyball team who's in the playoffs, and our amazing basketball teams who are in the playoffs. So when November through December gets here, it kind of starts to blend and it's a crazy mess, but we make it work and we're happy to do it. That's the beauty of cheer. The girls are all built for all of the things that we throw at them, and they juggle schedules and schoolwork with grace and do everything that we ask of them without hesitation. And for that, we are so very thankful and grateful for it, and we will always be proud of you guys. You handle it so, so well. And like I said, during the months of November, December, and January, we are in full UIL mode preparing for our competition in Fort Worth. The ladies worked so hard over their holiday break. They sent in videos of material where we critiqued them. They did strength and conditioning work over the break. We also squeezed in as many practices as we could because we knew we could not afford to have a day off in order to get where we wanted. At the beginning of the season, we set a goal, and that goal was to make the finals. After competing and waiting all day long to keep making the potential to advance cuts, your MHS cheer squad was announced as finalists in 4A Division II. To see the smiles, tears, hugs, and everything that happened in that moment is something that we both will never forget. It was all that hard work, grit, and determination all year that had gotten us to that point. We then quickly had to go and make a few changes and warm up for finals to compete. We may not have had the end result that we wanted, but we came even further this year in making finals and setting a tone for next year's team. These girls were already asking about next year and saying maybe we could do this or that, and it was great to see that they were already hungry for next season. They made history as the first squad to make finals in our 3 short years of doing this with our program. We are extremely proud, and you proved that nothing was not an option for you. And they ended up finishing 18th out of 20 in the finals. So 18th out of, 54 teams in the state in our division? So we are extremely proud, and we only want to have more next year. So Coach Casey's going to introduce JV and freshman squads, and as she calls your name, you're going to walk to the other side. If you'll wait over there just like they did.
Okay, this year our freshman squad, we have Paris Armendariz, Annabelle Juarez, Maylee Munoz, Jenna Probert, and Ariana Salazar. Our JV squad, we have Destiny Thomas, Andrea Flores, Anais Gonzalez, Michelle Mendoza, and Presley Griffin. And now Coach Hunt will introduce our varsity squad.
All right, so we're gonna start with our sophomores first. So we have sophomore Sadie Casey, sophomore Kat Munoz, sophomore Maya Salazar, sophomore NCAA All-American nominee Carly Swerve, and now our juniors, we have, this was our first year to be able to nominate the girls for Texas Girls Coaches Association honors, such as All-State, Academic All-State, and those things. So we were very fortunate and had a few girls earn some honors. So 4A TGCA All-State team and 1 through 4A TGCA Blue All-Star team alternate, Danielle Esparza. 1 4A TGCA Blue All-Star team alternate and NCAA All-American Carson Griffin. NCAA All-American nominee Elena Hall. And then for our seniors, and I'm kind of partial to these because they were the first group that I had when I started here 4 years ago. So if I cry, you've already been warned. Senior Gracie Davis. Senior NCAA All-American nominee Kylie Dutcher. Senior 4A TGCA All-State team and NCAA All-American nominee Lisa Flores. .4A TGCA Academic All-State and NCAA All-American nominee Laura Gallardo. And 4A TGCA Academic All-State and NCAA All-American nominee Shannon Lawson. So now for our team awards, we have 3. So the first one I would like to present is the Most Dedicated Cheerleader Award. This award this evening is going to 2 young ladies that no matter what, they gave their time in practice and outside of practice to make this squad better. They made up dances, helped prepare cheers for our younger squads, and one of them even coached it up a little bit with us when she was out for a little while with an injury. Try telling that young lady that she has to sit out and cannot do anything is very difficult. She's a fierce competitor and told me, no matter what, I'm gonna be on the mat in January. That's dedicated. I believed her because she will not let anything stop her. These 2 young ladies are the definition of selfless and are team players. They want us to shine, so they poured themselves into this team. We're really gonna miss having their leadership and dedication next year, as well as getting to see them every day. I want to thank both of them for giving all they had to this program the last 4 years and want to let them know how proud of them I am for setting the foundation for our future squads. We're definitely going to miss your presence. This year's Most Dedicated Cheerleader Award goes to Miss Lisa Flores and Miss Shannon Lawson. The second award that we want to present tonight is the Most Outstanding Cheerleader. When choosing this award, Coach Casey and myself started visiting, and without hesitation, this girl came to both of our minds. She's determined, hardworking, persevering, a team player, helpful, loves to use a cheer prop, and just an amazing cheerleader and kid. I catch myself in practices and at games being drawn to her in the group by her infectious smile and facial expressions, her sharp motions, her amazing jumps, and the list goes on. Sometimes in practice, the girls will say, "Hey, will you watch me? See if I'm doing this right or wrong." I tell them sure, and then I find myself watching her. She just catches your eye, she captivates you with her energy and her passion for cheering on the Lobos. And then I have to go back and tell those girls that I've got to look at it when we video it to see what they were doing wrong, because I catch myself watching her. Needless to say, she is outstanding, and we are so excited to watch and see her lead our squad next year in her senior season. This year's Most Outstanding Cheerleader Award goes to none other than Miss Danielle Esparza. And then our last award is our Best Game Day Spirit Award. If you've ever attended a volleyball, football, basketball game, pep rally, and watched our girls cheer, you will be drawn to this girl and all that she does. Not only does she have broken glass sharp motions, she engages the crowd and makes them want to participate and yell with her. Her expressions are spot on and her use of a sign is top notch. She makes you want to yell with us and support your Lobos. Her tumbling skills are phenomenal too, and what she is most known for, and I know she's going to get that standing back tuck this year. If you want to know what it takes to be a game day cheerleader and excel at the state level at UIL, then look no further than this young lady. We are very proud of her progress and how she's emerged as a leader on our team, and we can't wait to see her lead and excel this year in her senior season. This year's Best Game Day Spirit Award goes to Miss Carson Griffin. And next up is swimming, sorry. Coach Thomas. I did not.
Did I get your attention? I think I did. Hey, man, it's always a great day to be a Lobo. I've been a Lobo a long time. All right, so now we're here. I'm a little swimmer, so y'all walk on up here. As we're getting started, I want to kind of thank everybody for an amazing year that these guys had. And a lot of that came back with parents. Man, I had an incredible amount of support from our parents. I mean, I've had some good support in the past. I mean, I've had some great parents that I've dealt with, but this year, man, you talk about step up. Whenever I needed them, they were doing it. I needed timers, you know, people working the clock, working the scoreboard, playing music for me during these meets that we were having for this new facility that we have. Now, since we had this new place, I wanted to use it as much as possible. So we had like 14 different meets. That's a lot, okay? So people had to dedicate themselves, along with these young athletes right here, to step up and do those type of things. So, man, I have to say I can't help and thank these people enough for all the support and the help that they gave me throughout the course of this year. I also have to thank Coach Navarrete next to me right here. She had an addition to her family. And I didn't get to have her the entire time, and I was really nervous, man. I thought she was going to bail on me at the end, and she stuck it out, finished up our junior high season, so I was super excited about that because I was getting a little long in the tooth. I know I was. And then another one, I've really got to thank this man, and that is, we like to call him Coach Roy. Roy, he kind of took over our little diving situation that we had that we've been needing to have for a long time, and he stepped up, and he did that for us. And I definitely appreciated that. That helped us a lot as far as winning district. Boys and girls won district again this year. Rocked on in, we went to some really big meets in San Antonio, Grapevine, Tisca, and we had some big wins out of that. So those type of things really come in play when we get down to regionals. Now that's my goal, and that's our goal. Probably not very many of y'all as old as I am, I know, but Earl Campbell in the Houston Oilers, man, back when they were together, they were getting it. Okay, now they had a coach, his name was Bum Phillips. And this is a pretty bold statement. And it didn't work out quite the way he wanted it to, but he talked about they're knocking on the door and they're going to kick it in. Well, we're knocking. Now we just got to prove if we can do it. Now, with everything that we had going on this year with this new facility, our guys and the girls ended up at regionals with a runner-up, and the boys finished up third. And then at state, our girls finished up 8th, and we came up from the year before. That was the first time we'd taken that many ever, from being 12th place to 8th place. Like I said, we're knocking. The boys made a big jump from being, I believe it was 21 in the state, out of about 50 teams, and finishing up at 10th this year. So, super excited to see where we're going. Now, I want to get to some of the good stuff here, and you're going to have to bear with me because we have a lot of honors, and it's going to take me a minute to roll through these bad boys. Well, first up, and if I call your name, I want you to come up and get your stuff, all right? First up is freshman Tyler Armstrong. He's a first-team All-District medley relay. First-team All-District 50 freestyle. First-team All-District 100 freestyle. First-team All-District 200 free relay. First team all region medley relay and a state qualifier. Second team all region 50 freestyle and a state qualifier. Two second team all region 100 freestyle and first team all region 200 freestyle relay and state qualifier. He was also first team all state in the 200 medley relay and second team all state in the 200 freestyle relay. Tyler Armstrong. Next up, we got Sarah E. Martinez. She's a junior. First team all district 200 freestyle relay. First team all district 100 free. First team all district 100 breaststroke. First team all district 400 freestyle relay. First team all district 400 freestyle relay. First team all region 100 freestyle and a state qualifier. First team all region 400 freestyle relay and a state qualifier. First team all region 100 breaststroke and a state qualifier. Then she ended up being first team all state 200 freestyle relay, honorable mention all state 100 breaststroke, and first team all state 400 freestyle relay. Next up, we got Sadie Casey, freshman. First team all district 200 medley relay. First team all district 50 freestyle. First team all district 100 breaststroke. Second team all region 200 medley relay. Second team all region 100 breaststroke and a state qualifier. Second team all state 200 medley relay. Honorable mention all state 100 breaststroke. Next up we have Alex Dominguez, freshman. Alex is first team all district 100 freestyle. First team all district 100 backstroke. First team all district 400 freestyle relay. Second team all region 100 freestyle. Honorable mention all region 100 backstroke. First team all region 400 freestyle relay and a state qualifier. Second team all state 100 backstroke. First team all state 400 freestyle relay. Next up is Elijah Frazier. He's a junior. Second team all district 500 freestyle. First team all district 1 meter diving. And he was those diving points I was talking about. Second team all region 1 meter diving. Next up, I got senior AJ Fuentes. First team all district 50 freestyle. First team all district 200 freestyle relay. First team all district 100 breaststroke. Second team all region 200 freestyle relay and a state qualifier. And he was also honorable mention 100 breaststroke and a state qualifier. Second team all-state 200 freestyle relay. Next up, I have freshman Peyton Hall. Second team all-district 200 freestyle relay. First team all-district 500 freestyle. She was a regional qualifier in the 200 freestyle relay and a regional qualifier in the 500. The really sad thing about this one right here is going into our final meet at regionals, she was seated in the top 8, so she was going to be in the championship heat. She blew her knee out that morning when we were warming up, so she didn't get to swim. So she really missed out on that, and it was unfortunate that happened to her. But she handled it like a champ, and she's on the road to recovery, and she has 3 more years that she's going to be able to make that up. All right, next up is senior Tyler Heredia. Yes, first team all district 200 medley relay, first team all district 200 freestyle, first team all district 100 butterfly, first team all district 400 freestyle relay, first team all region 200 freestyle relay and a state qualifier, first team all region 100 butterfly and a state qualifier, first team all region 400 freestyle relay, state qualifier, first team all state 200 medley relay, second team all state 200 freestyle, second team all state 100 butterfly, first team all-state 400 freestyle relay. Next up is Samar Hernandez, junior. First team all-district 200 freestyle. First team all-district 100 butterfly. First team all-district 200 freestyle relay. First team all-district 400 freestyle relay. First team all-region 200 freestyle. First team all-region 100 butterfly. First team all-region 200 freestyle relay. First team all region 400 freestyle relay. That's a lot of firsts. That's a good job. All right, now we're going to move on to our little state stuff. We're going to second team all state 200 freestyle. Honorable mention all state 200 IM. Second team All-State 100 butterfly. First team All-State 200 freestyle relay. First team All-State 400 freestyle relay. We've not had anybody, and I've been, like I said, I've been around a long time, guys. I've been over 20 years doing this, but we've never had this many people earn this many state honors in swimming for Monahans. Next up is senior Cameron Kynes. First team All-District 200 medley relay. First team All-District 200 IM. First team All-District 200 freestyle. First team All-District 100 breaststroke. First team All-Region 200 medley relay. Second team All-Region 200 IM. I'm getting lost on almost writing ahead here. First team All-Region 200 freestyle relay. First team All-State 200 medley relay. Second team All-State 200 freestyle relay. And his honorable mention, All-State 100 breaststroke, and that was the one I missed. It's second team All-Region 100 breaststroke as well. Good job. Next up is Landry McNeely as a freshman. First team All-District 100 breaststroke. Honorable mention, All-Region 100 breaststroke. Good job. And that's got us wrapped up for Mr. Neely. Next up, Madison Neese, sophomore. First team All-District 200 medley relay. First team All-District 200 IM. First team All-District 100 backstroke. First team All-District 400 freestyle relay. Second team All-Region 200 freestyle. Oh, I missed somebody, but I'll catch him on this next round. Second team All-Region 100 backstroke and state qualifier. First team All-Region 400 freestyle relay. Second team All-State 200 medley relay. Honorable mention All-State 200 IM. Honorable mention All-State 100 backstroke. First team All-State 400 freestyle relay. Next up is Mr. McGowan. As a freshman in the first year, I expect this young fella, and I'm going to throw a lot on him right now. He really was coming along really well in diving. And I fully expect that young man to be diving next year in San Antonio. Am I right? There we go, that boy. All right, next up, Isabella Nicholas. She's a junior. First team All-District 200 medley relay. Second team All-District 50 freestyle. Second team All-District 100 freestyle. Honorable mention All-Region 50 freestyle. Second team All-Region 200 medley relay. Honorable mention All-Region 100 freestyle. And she was also named second team All-State 200 medley relay. Next up is Giselle Reza, sophomore. Honorable mention 200 freestyle. Second team All-District 500 freestyle. Next up we have Jacob Richardson, sophomore. First team All-District 200 medley relay. First team All-District 100 butterfly. First team All-District 100 backstroke. First team All-District 400 freestyle relay. First team All-Region 200 medley. Second team All-Region 100 butterfly. Second team All-Region 100 backstroke. First team All-Region 400 freestyle relay. First team All-State 200 medley relay. Honorable mention All-State 100 butterfly. Snuck that one in. I was proud of you on that. Second team All-State 100 backstroke. First team All-State 400 freestyle relay. Good job. Next up is Kaylee Riley. First team All-District 200 freestyle. First team All-District 500. First team All-District 200 freestyle relay. Second team All-Region 200 freestyle. Second team All-Region 500 free. And first team All-Region 200 freestyle relay. Honorable mention All-State 200 freestyle. First team All-State 200 freestyle relay. Honorable mention All-State and 500. Now my manager, Kendall Riley. She scared me this year because she told me she wasn't going to be my manager next year because she had to do some other important things. But fortunately, it worked out. She takes care of me every day as far as getting my drinks. I'm big on that one of my water and all these good things, and she just walks right in and takes care of it. I don't have to ever ask her a thing. Definitely appreciate her. Now we got freshman Sage Robinson. First team all district 200 IM, first team all district 500, first team all district 200 freestyle relay, first team all district 400 freestyle relay, second team all region 200 IM, second team all region 500, first team all region 200 freestyle relay, and first team all region 400 freestyle relay. And he was also named honorable mention all state in the 200 IM, second team all state in the 500 freestyle. That's 20 laps, guys. That's a long ways. Second team all state 200 freestyle relay, first team all state in the 400 freestyle relay. That 400 freestyle relay, that's like your mile relay at the end of the track meet. And that's when it finishes up. And we had a couple of really outstanding races on that this year. I'm super proud of those guys. Next up is freshman Riley Spangler. First team all district 200 medley relay, first team all district 200 IM. First team all district 100 butterfly, second team all region 200 medley, first team all region 200 IM, second team all region 100 butterfly, and she was second team all state 200 medley relay. Next up is Cabrera Sullivan, senior. Oh, I'm rushing her. She's only a junior, I don't know what I'm thinking. And I have it written down here. That's nice. I can't see very well, I promise you. First team all district 50 freestyle. First team all district 200 freestyle relay. First team all district 100 freestyle. First team all district 400 freestyle relay. She was also named the district female athlete of the year this year. So that was actually a first. And I'll tell you what's even a bigger first is the top 3 girls in our district are standing right over there between Cabrera, Samara, and Sarai. Can't beat that. That's the first one. Since I got off track, let's get back on the old region here. So first team all region, 50 freestyle. First team all region, 200 freestyle relay. Honorable mention, all region, 100 freestyle. First team all region, 400 freestyle relay. And then she was first team all state, 200 freestyle relay. And first team all state 400 freestyle relay. I'll take you back to that knocking on the door. I've been talking to these girls for the past, ever since we walked out of that place in February. That 400 freestyle relay is going to be a knocking on the door situation. We just got to get there. And they're doing things that needs to happen right now to get us to that spot, so I'm super proud of them. Next up is Khadijah, and she is a junior, Sullivan. Second team all district 100 butterfly, second team all district 100 backstroke. She was a regional qualifier in her 100 butterfly. Had an amazing year this year. We just got to keep on working on it. She's doing great. Now, last but not least, somebody has to have the last one with a Z, and that's Peyton Zimmerman. She was a sophomore. Second team all district 200 IM, first team all district 100 backstroke. You know, the really cool thing is she wasn't seated that high up at the district meet. And they did a really cool thing at our district meet where they walk around and they parade them around and play music. And she came by and she was like, I'm going to go to this spot. And I'd be darned if she didn't do it. She did exactly what she said she was going to do. I was super proud of her that day for that. She was also honorable mention all region 200 IM, honorable mention all region 100 backstroke, honorable mention all state. I don't know if you knew that or not. Honorable mention all state 100 backstroke. I was super proud of that one. That was another one I didn't see coming. That was very impressive. All right, now kind of get to the meat everything that we're wanting. And we kind of, the last hurrah this year is our local awards and our local honors. And I'm going to start off with most improved. And, there's a lot of ways I like to look at this. And some of it is the way we do a dry workout. What are we doing there? How are we swimming? I will look at a lot of different things. And I have to say, and these cats are going to be at the top of our list when they get older, okay? And we've got a few of them sitting over there, a lot of freshmen. Proud of them. Most improved girl is Riley Spangler. And our most improved boy is Alex Dominguez. Little fella's come a long way. Actually, I taught both these guys, like I know Riley when she was 4, and Alex was right up in there. Alex used to be shorter than me. I don't know what happened. And now we're going to go to our Big E. Now, Big E, and this is, I've always liked this award. I don't know, it kind of comes back to a friend of mine that this kind of baked off of back when, a long time ago. They call it the Todd Welch Award now, but back then it was the Big E. And the good thing about this is their peers, the other swimmers, vote on this. So they picked these guys, and they did a dang good job of it. Okay, that's Big E, girl, Isetta E. Barcenas. Talk about coming in every day, and still staying late. A bunch of these guys are doing that. She's part of that 400 free relay that I was talking about, so it's out there. The stick is out there. We just got to see how we're going to measure up, okay? Now, our boys, Big E, is Sage Robinson. He's just another one of those old boys that's staying late, coming early, doing the things he needs to do to get better. He's not the only one, but he's doing a dang good job. I'm proud of him. Now, we're going to take her to our captains. Captains is also one of those deals that they vote on. So, when you start looking at that, and you know that these guys that you're with day in, day out, vote for you for this type of awards between Big E and captain, that's pretty special. All right, our captains for the girls is Setter E. Barcenas. And Kabura Sullivan. Boy captains, Tyler Heredia. And Jacob Richardson. Now to wrap this up on our last award, and this is Outstanding Swimmer. And we pick this by points. And I don't start averaging these points up because I want them to swim different things. I want them to swim things that they're not good at. Because that's what's going to make you a better athlete. You want to do different things that you're not used to doing. I don't care if it's a dry workout, you're swimming, whatever that case may be, but you want to do something different to improve you. We want to be athletes, regardless of what sport you're in. You want to be an athlete. Okay, so I'd have to say these cats are in that category. And I keep up with those points from district on through the state meet. So, outstanding female swimmer is Samara Hernandez. And then for our boys, it's Tyler Heredia. Tyler also had another first. He was named to the Texas High School Coaches Association Super Elite Team. So you guys give him another round on that one. All right, guys, I want to thank you for your time. I'm going to turn this over to Coach Lopez of boys basketball.
Hello, I'm Coach Lopez. Thank you all for coming out today. If I could have the varsity boys basketball team come on up here. It's my first year in Lobo Land, and coming here, I really didn't know what to expect. I knew there was some tradition, a lot of tradition with the football team and swimming and volleyball and baseball, and I just really didn't know what to expect, but I'm glad I'm a Lobo. I really am glad I'm a Lobo. I want to say special thanks to the superintendent, our administration, our athletic director, Coach Stow, our booster club president, Miss Birdwell, all the Lobos moms for the freshman JV and varsity team, our trainer, Doc Chavez, all the table people, Ms. Sessler, Ms. Sharp, Skylar, who worked the games, all the custodial staff at the complex, and the people over at transportation. It takes a lot. It takes everybody to have a successful season in anything, and I want to thank them. I also want to thank our assistant coaches, our JV coach Jacob Carrasco, and our freshman coach Ronan Williams, along with our junior high coaches, Coach Williamson, Steinhauer, Coach Navarrete, and Coach Beard. For the seniors, you know that and really anybody who's going to graduate, I try to go by these four things in anything that you do. Identify the goal. What is it you want to do? What is it you want to be? Define what it takes to achieve that, and are you willing to put in the work to achieve it? And more importantly, you have to have discipline to be able to do that every day, even when you don't want to. In our boys basketball program, we don't have a lot of rules, but we do have expectations. We want these young men to be good people, students, sons, brothers, fathers, husbands, and we want them to be productive men in the world, not only now, but long after they walk across the stage at graduation. If you're a freshman basketball player, please stand. These freshman boys have a lot of potential to be good varsity basketball team in the coming years. If you are a JV boy basketball player, please stand. What am I missing here? So, our boys varsity basketball team went 21-14 this year. We started out 0-4, and I was thinking, what is going on? What did I get myself into? I had seen them play on film before I took the job, and I know that a lot of them were playing basketball. But once these football players came over and they kind of started to learn on the job what we were doing, I thought we became a pretty good basketball team. They had a lot of firsts for these guys. They won 13 games in a row, which is very hard to do. They made the state playoffs. They also won the Chamber of Commerce tournament, and they went 5-0 over Christmas. And that was the first time that they've done it, I believe, since, I don't know, 2014 or 15. One of the first tournaments we were in, they beat Seminole, and I guess that's something that isn't done around these parts for the first time in who knows when. But now I understand why. We also had not one, but we had two players reach 1,000 points for their career, and that's a big accomplishment for these guys. I want to start off by acknowledging two groups of people. Our managers who do a lot of things behind the scenes. There are three seniors in the boys basketball program. In there, they're very busy with a lot of things that they do, but they made a lot of the things easier for myself and our basketball staff. Senior Natalie Michelle. So I'm gonna tell you a story about, I tell people all the time that I'm not very smart, and I'm not. But I'll try to figure it out. I did not know, I knew what a portable charger was. I thought it was like a laptop that you get and you plug it in. So we're at the tournament and I don't have any juice on my phone. And so they see me looking for an outlet to plug it in. And they said, "What are you doing, coach?" I said, "Well, I'm looking to charge my phone." Okay. So they hand me this portable thing that I didn't know you just plug it into your phone. So they handed it to me and I'm looking for a plug to plug in the portable charger so I could plug it into my phone. They figured it out. Just, "Coach, give me your phone." But these ladies, they did a lot of things for me. The next young lady I want to acknowledge is Brianna Esparza. She's also a senior, and our next one is a sophomore, Miss Miriam Franco. I also want to acknowledge two young ladies that were really with us for most of the basketball season on all our trips and really on the bench for our home games. They're two trainers, and Doc Chavez already said a lot about these two ladies, and I just have to ditto everything she said about these young ladies, because they're really good at what they do. They're tremendous, and you don't even have to tell them what to do. They're already on it before anything happens. Sophomore Manny Mendoza. And the other young lady that was an integral part was Addison Bounds. We're going to go on to our varsity boys team. Junior, we don't have very many juniors, but I think we have the right set of juniors coming back as seniors. This guy is a multi-sport player. He does it all on the football field, apparently now in tennis. AJ Navarrete. We have another young man, a junior, who apparently now is really good in tennis too. He's 6'2", 6'3", lanky, and he's starting to get some hops, a lot of spring. And he's going to start to throw the ball down here pretty soon here in the summer. Jaden Sanchez. This next young man is also a junior. He wears his emotions on his sleeve, and I really enjoy being around him. He's a fantastic young man. And I'm glad that he's coming back for his senior year. Trey Chapman. Now over to our seniors. This young man is a multi-sport phenom. He's got unbelievable quickness, unbelievable jumps. He is a senior. He qualified for state in track and field. One of the nicest young men I have ever been around. Yes, sir, no, sir. And he dresses pretty fly. Nathan Wessels. The next young man I want to recognize, probably the only other Spanish-speaking player on the team. His grandma makes some really good burritos. He's been a member for the Lobos for 4 years. Really got to know him this year. We had a lot of conversation, a lot of talk. He's very goal-oriented, very driven in what he does. He already has a job, and there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to make a difference in the world. Cesar Rivas. A young man that I don't see up here, he's also a senior, Braylon Porras. This senior, got to know him a little bit this year, came in and really displayed some handles in some of the games, Diego Llanes. This next senior, he's a multi-sport guy, football, basketball, really quick. He is just as cool as the other side of the pillow, just like his name is. Always has a smile on his face. Just never in a hurry to get anywhere. So maybe when I die, he'll be my pallbearer or something. But I really have fun with this guy, and he's Sam, Green Eggs and Ham. I am Cooley. This next young man, he's a senior. And this guy I used to have long hair when I got here. This guy really made me take my hair out. But I love this guy. He's a 4-sport, maybe 5-sport guy. Did cross country for us, played basketball, does golf, tennis, track and field. Really good guy to be around. The girls say he has the prettiest eyes on campus, Jason Sanchez. This next 6'6" senior wingman, postman, one of the hardest working individuals that I know. He always wants time in the gym. He's always got the shooting machine out, always wants to get better, very quiet, but very hardworking. He is the second best shooting Lobo on hands, but he can really shoot the basketball. He just signed last week to go to Western Texas College, and I'm really glad that he's going to play in a conference where we get to go see him play versus Odessa and Midland College, and I'm really proud of this young man. I'm glad I was lucky enough to be able to coach this young man, Mr. Kyle Vanek. This senior, this 5'9" athletic phenom, 5'10" with high heels. Athletic phenom. This guy's he's just made different. He's made from a different cloth. He did football, did basketball, track. He's pretty good at chess. He's not bad. My understanding, he's a table tennis champ as well, and really nice guy off the field. But he's a dog on the field and anything else, competitive, and he wants to win at anything he does. And I was so lucky and blessed to coach this young man. He needs no introduction. You guys know him, Chino Navarrete. Okay, so now for our basketball awards. This award is going to go out to a junior. It is the Outstanding Defensive Award. He is an enforcer in the middle. He is a high riser. He's mean, and he's going to be a senior next year, which I'm glad. Mr. Trey Chapman. Most improved junior, who's really gotten better in the spring. and really he has improved a lot since basketball has finished. He's going to be counted on to take a lot of the scoring. Most improved goes to Jaden Sanchez. The Carl Ritchie Fighton Award. Really proud of this guy. Struggled a little bit finding himself in this season, and we had lots of talks and make sure we kept his spirit up, and he ended up being a phenomenal player for us, Mr. Kyle Vanek. Trey Chapman made second team All District. Kyle Vanek made first team All District. Chino Navarrete made offensive MVP for our district. And for the Lobos, he's definitely our most valuable player, Mr. Chino Navarrete. We had some academic All District as well. We had Chino Navarrete, AJ Navarrete, Sam Cooley, Kyle Vanek, and I think that's it. I'm not sure. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for making my first year a tremendous year. Go Lobos. Now we're going to hand it over to Coach P.
If our basketball players, our varsity basketball players will make their way to the stage, and our managers, that's including Brooklyn Sanchez, if you'll join us too. So as they walk this way, I'm gonna go ahead and start. First off, I'd like to start by thanking our junior high coaches. They play such an important role in preparing our student athletes for success at the high school level. Thank you for doing things the right way. The growth our junior high players made this season was just incredible. I know that you guys had to step up and coach different teams at different situations, and for that I'm very grateful. Thank you guys. Next, I'd like to thank Coach Coker and Coach Martinez for the incredible job they did this season with our sub-varsity teams. However, I'm most thankful for your friendship and your support this season. I can't stress just how much your support and your encouragement meant to me this season. Thank you guys. Right now, I need to apologize first to Rayleigh Blevins and Kate Nichols. I overlooked them when I was making the list for the sub-varsity, so I apologize to you guys. So if you're here, go ahead and stand up with the rest of our sub-varsity girls. So, sub-varsity girls, if you guys will stand and be recognized at this time, please. These girls showed a lot of growth this season. I'm very proud of the work and sacrifice that you made this season. Now, before I continue, I want to thank one person in particular right now. His friendship, his prayers, everything have meant the world to me. Thank you, Coach Coop, for your never-ending support. Coach Coop is an incredible person, a man of unwavering faith. Thank you, Coop, for just being such a wonderful person. Thanks, Coach. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start by recognizing our varsity managers. Katie Franco, 3 years. Katie's like my right-hand man. She's just an incredible person to be around. Thank you, Katie. Up next is Danielle Esparza. It's her first year as a varsity manager, and hope she continues. Up next, we have Brooklyn Sanchez. Brooklyn's helped us for 2 years, but in the spring, she has to get ready to hit butt in softball. Our managers just make our job so much easier this season. They were always ready to help us with our laundry, with the books, filming, getting stuff ready for game day and practices. Thank you for all of the work that you do. Next, we're going to go ahead and recognize our varsity girls by numerical order. Up first, Macy Leal. Up next, Adriana Soto, who earned second team All-District honors this year. Up next, Destiny Jones. Next, Danielle Lopez. Up next, Anais Gonzalez. Anais was All-District honorable mention, and she was academic All-District as well. Up next, Lisa Flores, academic All-State second team, academic honorable mention, and academic All-District as well. Up next, Karina Hernandez, academic All-State second team, and academic All-District as well. Up next, the movement, Daisy Ramirez, academic All-State second team, and academic All-District as well. Up next, Carly Poker, academic All-District. Last two we have, Carly Sword, All-District honorable mention, and academic All-District. And finally, Bethany Sanchez, All-District honorable mention, and academic All-District. So next we're going to move on to our superlatives for this season. So we're going to start off with our most improved award. So this player has been a joy to watch these past few seasons. However, I can't stress just how important her role was during her senior season. By the end of the season, this girl stepped onto the court in crucial parts of the game when we needed her the most. It's been amazing to just watch her. It's been amazing to see the growth she's made these past few years. And put her pride aside, despite playing time, she was always just the biggest cheerleader for us. But to watch her this season, her senior year, was just incredible. And looking forward to maybe we get to watch some Tech games next year. So guns up, our most improved, Karina Hernandez. So our Big E Award, I had a hard time choosing this one. Kept going back and forth, so I said, you know what, these two girls have earned it. For the Big E Award, I wanted to reward two players for their sacrifices and their dedication to our team throughout this season. It says a lot about a kid, a person that can put their pride aside and cheer teammates on when their playing time is limited. But they're always there, they swallow their pride, and they know that they have to be just a great support on the bench sometimes. The first person took this role in an unselfish manner. I know it's not easy, but sometimes just our teams are better for people like this one first. So the first recipient of our Big E Award is Carly Coker. This next one, believe me, I'm thankful I got to see her senior year. I know it's not what it was supposed to be, but I think that we're all better for it. Like, it's just incredible to see what she's capable of right now. It took a lot of courage to do what you did. You played the majority of the season injured. When most people would have just walked away and said, I'm done, you found a way to keep going. You found a way to get into therapy. You were just all the time just getting ready to play, and somehow you managed to play the majority of the season. When you couldn't play anymore, you became one of our biggest cheerleaders, one of our biggest supporters, and another coach on the bench that we needed. Second recipient of the Big E Award, Lisa Flores. going to move on to outstanding defense. Okay, defensively, we had 2 players that anchored our defense, but more importantly, these 2 girls led our team in rebounds this season. Every time we needed a big rebound or a defensive stop, you guys were always there to protect the rim. Most outstanding defensive players for this season, Bethany Sanchez and Carlos Ward. Okay, most outstanding. I felt these two players jumped into new roles that we had to fill in quickly. They had to run our offense, set the tone for us defensively, and find ways to score every night. It's not an easy task to do. Despite their new roles, these 2 players managed to find ways to facilitate to their teammates, to lead us in steals and scoring this season. They were so hard on themselves this season. I know that it was tough for them, and they were the biggest critics. But at the end of the day, you found ways to push forward and make us better. Most outstanding award, Adriana Soto and Anais Gonzalez. I want to thank everyone for their continued support this season. Thank you to our Booster Club, all our parents for helping us this season. People like Lupe Flores and Miguel Gonzalez, you guys were such a big help these past few years. Our season was so much better because of your efforts. Finally, I want to thank my wife, Deji, and my 3 beautiful girls for the sacrifices that you guys have made these past few years. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. I love you guys. Okay. Okay. Up next, you have Coach Tannenberger and powerlifting.
All right, can I go ahead and get all the boys powerlifters to come up to this side of the stage, please? All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Coach Tannenberger. For those of y'all who don't know me, I've been coaching in my hands for going on 5 years. This year was a year to remember, not only for myself, being a first-year head coach, but also for the lifters. Throughout the season, these boys improved a lot as individuals and as a team. A lot of them showed determination to improve. Some even showed some grit battling through injury or having to bounce back from bombing out a meet. We sent 6 boys to regionals and 1 boy to state. These boys broke multiple school records, and a lot of our team will return next year, and I know they are determined to take this program to the next level. I'm excited to work with them next year, and we have a wonderful group of kids. Now introducing the 2024 boys powerlifting team. Boys, when I call out your name, you'll come across. Okay. First, we have junior Cesar Ayala. Sophomore Isaiah Armendariz. Freshman Trey Caballero. Junior regional qualifier and holds the school record for the 220s on deadlift with a 530-pound deadlift, Lash Codwell. Freshman Jaden Calzada. Freshman Ryan Carrillo. Freshman Lucas Chavez. Freshman Jovian Cruz. Sophomore Caleb Fitzhands. Junior regional qualifier and holds the school record for the 275s on bench with a 395-pound bench. Cash Flores. Freshman Deseo Garcia. Sophomore regional qualifier and holds the school record for the 132s on bench with a 295-pound bench, the previous record being 205. Also has school record for a total 970 and has the 148 bench record of 285. Alex Gonzalez. Freshman Mateus Gonzalez.
Right?
Sophomore Gunnar Hatch. Freshman David Hernandez. Sophomore Jane Jackson. Freshman Peyton Johnson. Sophomore Avian Juarez. Junior regional qualifier Kane Leva. Freshman Jake Mann. Sophomore Isaiah Marquez. Senior regional qualifier, state qualifier, holds the school record for 114s on bench with 240. Has a deadlift record with 355, previous record being 335. Has a total record of 935. Lucas McNeely. Go ahead, Jake. Junior Jaden McReynolds. Freshman Hunter Mills. Sophomore regional qualifier Kason Moore. Sophomore Ethan Ramon. Freshman holds school record for the 148s with a squat of 395, Jason Regulato. Junior regional qualifier, Anthony Rivera. Freshman, Caleb Rodriguez. Freshman, Robert Russell. Freshman, Brandon Tavares. Sophomore, Terrion Thompson. Sophomore, Braylon Treadaway. Junior, Alonzo Urenga. Junior, Seth Vargas. Okay, we're going to move on to the Outstanding Lifter Award. This year's Outstanding Lifter Award goes to a person who's always strived to never be outworked, a person who is a perfectionist. He's a senior who took on a leadership role, almost like having another coach in the weight room. He is in the smallest weight class, but has the biggest heart. This year's outstanding lifter is Lucas McNeely. All right, at this moment, can we have the girls' powerlifting team come up to the stage? All right. These girls have really set the bar high for the continuing future of our program. Their strength and determination to set goals and reach them has been remarkable. We had a group of senior girls that really took on a leadership role to help our underclassmen to be competitors on and off the platform. We had 24 girls qualify for regionals. At regionals, we were second place overall. 6 girls were able to be at state. These girls have put this program into a great place to return and continue to compete at a high level for the 2025 season. I look forward to working with them and watching them achieve their team and personal goals. Now introducing the 2024 girls powerlifting team. First we have is Arissa Armendariz, senior. Junior, Ajacia Cavazos. Senior, Keani Clark. Junior and regional qualifier, Amy Coffey. Senior, Sitali Contreras. Senior and regional qualifier, Adi Koda. Freshman and regional qualifier, Amalinda Cruz. Okay, senior, regional qualifier, placed 4th at state. She has a school record for the 123s in squat with a 330-pound squat, previous record being 285. Bench record 170, previous record being 140. And a total of 755. Gracie Davis. Junior, regional qualifier, placed 2nd at state. She set all the new records for the new 242 weight class. Adriana DeFranco. Senior, Elizabeth Delgado. Sophomore, regional qualifier. He has the school record for the 105, so the squat of 270 is Leslie Espadas. Sophomore, regional qualifier, state qualifier. Has a school bench record for the 198s with the 205, Haley Fuentes. Senior, regional qualifier, Elizabeth Gomez. Sorry, Isabel Gomez. Freshman, regional qualifier, Clarissa Gonzalez. Junior, and she is our manager, Kendra Grotto. Sophomore and regional qualifier, Erica Kitley. Freshman and regional qualifier, Sarah Peregi. Senior, regional qualifier, state qualifier, holds school record for 132, so the squat of 310, and a total of 755. Aubrey Ledesma. Senior, regional qualifier, state qualifier, holds the school records for the 148s, for squat 320, bench 195, and a total of 805. Maddie Lee. Junior, regional qualifier, and holds the school record for the 114, so the bench of 140. Nevea Marmoleo. Freshman and regional qualifier, Yasmin Marquez. Senior and regional qualifier, Viviana Mendoza. Sophomore and regional qualifier, Michelle Mendoza. Junior, regional qualifier and state qualifier, Paula Montes. Freshman and regional qualifier, Laylene Retinera. Junior, Embriella Salazar. Sophomore and regional qualifier, Cadence Sanchez. Sophomore and regional qualifier, Samantha Sepulveda. Junior and regional qualifier, Khadija Sullivan. Junior and regional qualifier, and with a school record of 165 on bench of 175, Maya Tiefteller. And then senior regional qualifier, Adelia Villegas. Junior, sophomore. Sophomore, Fatima. All right, Coach Nunez is going to give the most outstanding girls powerlifting award.
Okay, this award was hard to pick just one girl. This season, we had a lot of girls who worked hard and showed their true dedication to the sport. I have to say I'm extremely grateful for the hardworking girls we had this season. We decided to choose the girl who we thought improved the most and worked extremely hard this season. She came in every day to work hard and set goals to reach, and exceeded those goals. I'm proud to announce Most Outstanding Girl, Gracie Davis.
Okay, varsity softball go managers and then numerical order, okay? Okay, to start out, I want to recognize these people who are standing up here next to me. They're really important to our entire program. So we have Coach Kimberly Redmond, who joined us late after becoming a mom to the sweetest little boy, Levi. We have Coach Star Porras, who I had the pleasure of coaching when she was a Lady Lobo, and it has been such a joy getting to coach alongside her this year. Where's he? Just kidding. I want to give a big shout out to Coach Payadas. He deserves a lot of credit for putting up with all of us. It's a very hard task every day, and so that's why we give him a little extra time to spend in academy on all of our trips. So these coaches not only put up with me and keep me level-headed, but they invest a lot into each of these girls and to our program, and I cannot thank them enough for their time, energy, and effort that they pour into our teams. So I appreciate them, and I'm very grateful for them. I have a lot of thank yous, so I'm going to do this. Thank you to Superintendent Smith and the high school administration. Thank you, Coach Stow, for all of your help and support and for having an open ear and open door to listen while also providing guidance along the way, even when I get a little bit emotional. Thank you, Vanessa, our athletic secretary, for keeping all of us in check and taking care of everything that we need. Thank you, Jock and her crew, for always helping get our athletes back on the field. Thank you to our wonderful bus driver, Delma Ornelas. She is one of our biggest fans, and she truly loves all of these girls like they were her own, and so she's a big part of us. Thank you to Big Ed Lopez for making our home games fun and entertaining. Gina Williams for broadcasting all of our games through district and the playoffs. I've heard that listening to her, you just feel like you're at the game. So thank you, Gina. Thank you to the best sports writer in the state, Mr. Mondo Flores, for always covering all of our games, all of our athletes. You do a fantastic job, and we're thankful for you. Thank you to Tony Calvo for all the pictures, for your Let's Goes, always accompanied with a massive high five. Thank you, Bogey Zoom, for the action shots, and thank you to Victor Cano for your action shots and for supplying all of the Gatorades that you did all season long. The girls really enjoy going back and looking at the pictures, and then they sit there and they critique themselves the next day, so that's one of the best after game day things, because they just sit there and I'm like, wait till you turn 30, then you can really critique yourself. Thank you to all of our Booster Club members. Our Booster Club is wonderful. They give us anything we need whenever we need it. Thank you to all the Lobo moms, dads, grandmas, and grandpas, whether you provided a team night, sent us with goodies, or just your everyday support. We thank you, and we thank you for allowing your girls to be with us. Huge shout out to Desiree Munoz for all of the Facebook posts, especially on game days, and for showcasing our girls. You are also usually one step ahead of me, and so I thank you for that, because I know I'm all over the place, and I appreciate you for planning everything that you did this year. And a special shout out to Lobo Nation. You guys are awesome, and we all appreciate you. Lastly, to Cameron, our biggest fan, another half. Spring is crazy for us, but we do it, and so I thank you for that. At this time, I would like the JV softball team to stand up and be recognized. Our JV played a lot of games this season. They grew their knowledge of the game. They grew with their skills and in the game of softball. They took advantage of many learning opportunities in order to get better, and I know that they will come back ready to work next year. At the beginning of the season, I asked each one of these girls standing right here to choose their one word. The word was something that they promised to live by and bring to their teammates as well as the program every day. We had words like dedication, commitment, determination, confidence, perseverance, intention, and purpose, just to name a few. These girls started the season with a purpose and a passion to be successful while living out those one words and taking to heart our daily lessons on how to be a coffee bean. You may be wondering what this has to do with the game of softball, but with this group, a lot. From our locker room talks to dugout conversations and the bus rides, we tried to always look at things from a perspective in which positives were acknowledged and areas of growth were identified so that we could be better with each given day, game, inning, or even pitch. We always hear that sports teach us valuable life lessons.
And this year was definitely a year that we were fortunate enough to learn so many lessons. Some easier than others, but valuable to say the least. From people playing new positions to having to battle injuries and someone else having to step up and contribute, to embracing the ups, the downs, and everything in between, we all grew this year. We grew as softball players, competitors, people, and as a team as a whole. After losing our playoff series and reflecting on this season, we couldn't stop talking about the growth we had and how proud we were of these young ladies for their desire to be better in any situation that we faced. I find this very humbling because my one word for the year was growth. God knew what he was doing putting us all together as the 2024 Lady Lobos, didn't he? Our season may have been cut shorter than any of us wanted, but when you can reflect back and be grateful for the journey, then success happened. This group of young ladies standing beside us came to practice every day with heart and trusted the process. They were grateful to be there, appreciative of the opportunities they were given, and worked to achieve success. We as a coaching staff cannot thank them enough for the investment they made to our program. And because of that, I know that we will enter the 2025 season next year stronger than ever. Now to introduce your 2024 Lady Lobos. So starting with our managers, senior, the one who after 3 years is still offering free Howard's ice cream to everybody, Nat Michelle. Junior, who keeps us all laughing and supplied with plenty of hairspray on game days, KK Alvarez. Junior, who swears she's the better softball player between her and her sister, Bethany Sanchez. Also, KK Alvarez was Academic All-District and Bethany Sanchez Academic All-District. These girls have a lot of responsibilities, whether it be at practice or on game days, and they take a lot of things off of our plate, and so we are very appreciative for everything that they do for us. All right, now for our players. Sophomore catcher, Elise Santiago, District 3 4A, second team catcher, Academic All-District. Junior right field, who started the season at shortstop, Adriana Soto, District 3 4A, second team outfield. Okay. Junior shortstop, who has played the last 2 years and started the season at second base, Addison Carrasco, District 3 4A, first team infield, Academic All-District. Senior center field, Laura Gallardo, District 3 4A, first team outfield, Academic All-District. Junior middle infield, Ajacia Cavazos. Junior first base, Mia Calvo, District 3 4A, second team infield, Academic All-District. Sophomore pitcher and third base, Brooklyn Sanchez, District 3 4A, defensive MVP, Academic All-District. Sophomore second base, who played a little bit of shortstop at the beginning, Briley Francisco, District 3 4A, first team infield, Academic All-District. Sophomore right field, Carly Sword, Academic All-District. Senior left field, Camila Palacios, District 3 4A, first team outfield. Sophomore right field, Heidi Porras, Academic All-District. Freshman, designated player, and finished the season at third base, playing third base with a first baseman's mitt, and she did a heck of a job on bunt coverage with it. Clarissa Gonzalez, District 3 4A, designated player, Academic All-District. Junior pitcher and third base, Riley Merrick, District 3 4A, co-offensive MVP, Academic All-District. And she's on the road to recovery, so next January she'll be ready to go. And our pickup player for our playoff series, freshman number 1, Mia Santiago. All right, so now moving to our team awards. Our most improved goes to a girl who has grown in more ways than one. She has put in the work since the fall semester, and it has shown. She was very coachable all season, would continuously ask questions to better herself, and worked extremely hard to earn a full-time position. We even saw her get a little feisty when scoring a run in Game 2 against Pampa, and we hope to see more of that next year. Our most improved goes to Briley Francisco. Our Big E Award goes to two girls who have high expectations for themselves, and even when it physically hurts, they still keep pushing, whether it be in this game or on the track. Although these two are very quiet, and you can usually find them together, their love for the game is evident, and we look forward to seeing what they bring for the team next season. This year's Big E recipients are Adriana Soto and Elise Santiago. Our Outstanding Offense Award goes to two girls who put in a lot of work into being able to produce for their team at the plate. Although their season batting average is rather impressive, both are well over 500, I found it more impressive that they took on their new roles in the lineup towards the back half of the season. After a tough loss against Andrews, one got moved to the leadoff spot, which she loves and thrives in. And due to a pretty intense injury, we greatly missed her throughout our last 6 games. The other eventually became our cleanup hitter. These two constantly critique their own swing and always ask P for just one more during batting practice, but it's evident that it has paid off. This year's Outstanding Offensive Player winners are Milo Palacios and Riley Merrick. Our Outstanding Defense Award goes to two girls who, since the first day of practice, have been very vocal on the field. Their knowledge of the game and skills are to be admired, but their dedication to be selfless teammates is something special. One of these girls took on a whole new position this year because that's where she would most benefit the team. The other should literally have no fly zone tattooed on her forehead because this girl could cover the outfield and make everything look like a can of corn. Catch. Their standard is high, and they push everyone to be better, including me. This year's Outstanding Defensive Players, Laura Gallardo and Addie Carrasco. Our final award is for our Most Valuable Player. This is a girl who took on a lot this year and wanted to be the very best she could be for the sake of the team. She strives for perfection, and that's obvious considering she had a perfect game in 26-degree weather against River Road and a no-hitter against Pecos. She was constantly putting in work outside of practice time to better herself in all aspects of the game. From bullpen sessions to batting practice, she constantly worked. We expected a lot from her this year, but it's because we have no doubt that she can and will handle it. Your 2024 Most Valuable Player, Brooklyn Sanchez. To our freshmen, you survived, and we look forward to seeing you continue to grow and excel in this program. To our sophomores, you are now considered upperclassmen. Don't take that role lightly. Step up to the plate, invest in and trust the process, and go to work. To our juniors, you're now on the clock for your final season. Time will pass quickly, so take advantage of every second to make this year the very best that it can be. To the seniors, we thank you for all you have given to this program. We love you, and we are so proud of everything you have accomplished, both on and off the field. Go out into the world and be great, but remember that you always have a home here. Now, Coach Letts with baseball.
Hey, I got the whole state stuff.
Varsity baseball players, you also get up here. Make sure you're in numerical order of your uniform. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. Also like to thank my two assistant coaches, Coach Quentin Jones, Coach Brandon Jones. A lot of the stuff that we do in practice and those things that take place throughout the year, it's you got to have great help behind you, and those guys did a great job. I would like to thank. At this point, I'd like to recognize our JV baseball team. Could you please stand up? Thank you. These guys starting out the year, we had watching them play the first year, and the improvement to the end of the year was astronomical. They lagged behind a lot of different things because of COVID. Some of them, the last time they played baseball was in the 5th grade. So I think the strides that they made throughout the year and some of the improvements they made were great, and I look forward to them next year. Also, I'd like to thank the Booster Club, Ainsley Swerve, Josh Swerve, and Brandon Inman for all the countless hours and all the different parents that helped volunteer for our baseball team. Would like to also thank Mr. Shoemaker, Mr. Rodriguez for the water and the Gatorade donation. They gave pallets of water and Gatorade. We have plenty of water, so much that I was going to load my truck up and take it to Odessa yesterday for a fundraiser, since Odessa doesn't have water supposedly. But at this time, I'd like to recognize our varsity players. First of all, number 2, Hayden Montgomery. Senior, Diego Rodriguez. Senior, Nathan Sword, honorable mention, academic All-State. Braden Milliron, second team, academic All-State. Sophomore, Jaquan Mitchell. Junior, Bo Inman. Sophomore, J.D. Hernandez, junior, J.D. Hernandez. Junior, Malachi Barnes. Junior, Nathan Marquez. David Carrasco, honorable mention, All-State. Branson Forrest, junior. Sophomore, Joseph Vincent. Senior, Brandon Coach Mendoza. And one of our statistician, Bryn Claver. Also, May Lindros was one of our statisticians, Adeline Sanchez. Adeline Sanchez is evidently sick today. Right now, I'd like to recognize our different awards for first outstanding defensive player. This year, our outstanding defensive player has been with us for 4 years. He went from third base as a freshman, then transferred to second or shortstop, pitched. Our outstanding defensive player for the 2024 baseball season, Diego Rodriguez. There you go. Our outstanding offensive player. This player has been our leadoff hitter for the last, 3 years. He's done a great job for us. Very hard to strike out. One of the better players on our, hitting throughout the last couple of years. And that outstanding offensive player goes to Nathan Sword. Outstanding pitcher. Second game of district, this young man came out through 6 innings and threw 71 pitches. And for those of you that don't know, that's like 11 pitches per inning with the exception of a couple. Our outstanding pitcher this year for the 2024 baseball team was Hayden Montgomery. Next is the Big E Award. This young man, we asked him to change positions when he was young. One of our younger players, he's done a great job. He's worked real hard at it. It is probably the hardest position on the baseball field, especially when all the coaches are kind of giving you a hard time if you don't make a play that you're supposed to, block a pitch, those type of things. And he's done a great job the last 2 years. And that Big E Award goes to Braden Milan. It was hard to come up with a most valuable player award because these two young men, the things that they do for our team and did for our team the last 3 or 4 years has been astronomical. Both of them have pitched, both of them have played different positions. One a center fielder, also a left-handed pitcher. The other one, third base, shortstop, and did some relief pitching throughout his career. Our most valuable player award goes to Diego Rodriguez and Nathan Swope. Next up is Unified Track with Coach.
Unified Track. I'd like to thank our assistant coaches, Brian Cooper, Bobby Jarrett, Lori Klein. If you know Miss Klein's going through a hard time. Maybe you can say a prayer for Miss Klein tonight before you go to bed. Miss Kathy Gaddis and Miss Winkler. Special thanks out to Mr. Sharp for allowing me to be part of Unified Track. When this whole thing started with I got a text message from Mr. Sharp. I was in class and it said, "Come see me." And usually that's not very good. You know, you're either in trouble or you didn't do something or whatever. So I went over there and I talked to him and he said, "Hey, I want you to help out with Unified Track." I said, "Unified Track? What's that?" He said, "Well, it's a UIL team, UIL competition that involves students that are in regular track that don't participate in regular track and students that have accommodations in the classroom." And so I said, "Sure." So I started out helping, but as the season went on, I started figuring out that, you know, I was doing a few more things and then a few more things and a few more things. And right before the regional track meet, he says, "Okay, you're the coach. Good luck." I said, "Okay." So it was a phenomenal experience with me watching the athletes and the partners work together. Where in a competition in a venue where they normally wouldn't be on the same competition field. And it was really neat watching them grow practice to practice, and I really enjoyed it. And these young men and these women, Unified Lobo Track Team, these Lobos are district champions. First time. They are regional qualifiers. They are state qualifiers. And they finished 7th in the state of Texas. And so I'm really proud of all these young men and women. Unified Track has athletes and partners that compete in the 100, in the 400, in the 4x1, shot put, and long jump. And when we went to state, we won 6 of the 12 events. We got first place in 6 of the 12 events that we participated in. Should have finished 3rd or 4th, and you could talk to Mr. Sharp about that. I was really upset on the way home. And he told me I needed to relax a little bit. By the way, if you're ever driving with Mr. Sharp and you get pulled over for a speeding ticket, just tell him that you know Mr. Sharp and you'll get out of the ticket. I want to recognize all these young men and these young women for a phenomenal season. The very first one we're going to recognize is Rylan White in the shot put. Julissa Marcus, shot put. Julissa was in second into her last throw of the shot put, and this young man went up there and he threw 14-9 or 14-11. And I told Julissa, hey, Julissa, you're not going to let that boy beat you. You got one more throw, and you got to throw it. You got to win it for 10 points. And so Julissa gets up there, and she nails it. She throws 15-2. And she gets first place. This next young lady, she's always got a smile on her face. She did a long jump in the 400, Miss Carly Cober. This next young man does the 400 and the 4x1. He's got a come out song, I'm the man, Jake Mann. This next young man, one of the most social guys I've ever been around. He makes friends with everybody, but he's a competitor too. Shot put and 400, Mason, England. This next young lady, she really got really excited when she found out that we made states when we were in the regional tournament. She gets really fired up. Miss Megan Peppermiller. This next young man runs the 400, runs the 100 meter in the 4x1. Flash, he's got an extra nitrous oxide button on the back stretch. Mr. Richard Del Cito. This next young lady participated in the 4x1, Sarah Howdigy. This next young man also has a little bit of nitric oxide. He runs the 4x1 and the 100, Mr. David Carrasco.
I forgot he did the both events.
This next young lady, big time help for one of our athletes, Haley Whitten. She assisted Anabel Bustos in the 100 meter. This next young lady, I'm trying to get her to run cross country next year, but she says she's not a runner, but she did run, Miss Isabel Nicholas. This next young man did the shot put and does a little bit of everything, football, baseball, Jaden Hernandez. This next young lady, she's also named Carrasco. There's a bunch of Carrascos and Forrests around here. She did the 400, Miss Taylor Carrasco. This next young lady also does multi-sport. She did the 4x1 for us, Miss Karime Armendariz. Did I say that? I don't see her here, but you know who she is. She's always got a smile on her face. She did the 100. I think she actually really, when we were in the States, she actually finished. I think it took like 8 minutes, but she did finish, and the crowd was going wild. It was really, really neat to see Annabelle get across that finish line. I know there were some people who had some wet eyes in the stands. This next young man did the long jump, Mr. Isaiah Pinedo. This next young lady, she did a 4x1. Probably the smartest student in Lobo Land. She's a lot smarter than me. She's a valedictorian, Miss Shannon Lawson. And last but not least, this 5'4" little whippersnapper freshman who needs no introduction. He did the 4x1. He did the long jump. I think he's going to be really good in track and in basketball, Mr. Trace Sharp. We have some awards we're going to give out for athlete and partner. For the athlete, I'm the man, Jake Man. And the partner, Miss Carly Coker. And we have another set of awards for the athlete. I'm gonna miss coaching her next year, Miss Julissa Marcus. AKA Juju. And the partner also won first in shot put, Mr. Ryland White. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Lobo Unified track champions and state qualifiers. Now I'm going to pass it over to Coach O.
Lots of speeches up here that were left. Okay, I'm Robert Mativeros. I'm the head girls track coach. While everyone's getting up here, I'd like to give a few thank yous. I'll start with the coaches, junior high, to the assistants, to Coach Galindo. You know, everyone does their part. Appreciate all the help. Coach Dow for giving us anything that we needed for the season. Vanessa, Mr. Sharp, Miss Williams for helping us out when we weren't there for those t-shirt sales. That, really appreciate it. Roy Flores as well. Coach Flores, appreciate the help.
Doc for keeping us healthy through the season, one of the healthiest seasons we've had. Mondo Flores for covering us. Officer Ronan, the fire department, for the send-offs and the escort in. I'd like to thank the parents, especially those of the softball team. I can see the crew kind of over here. Appreciate y'all getting the kids where they need to go. Y'all showed right on time, not earlier than we do, but appreciate all the help getting them over there. Coach Moore, she does a good job of sharing athletes. Good lesson that it can be done. You can play softball and do track, and you could even play tennis. So thanks, Coach Lauda, as well. But everyone else who helped with the track meet, I appreciate that. And never forget my wife. She has we now have 3 kids, and sometimes it's pretty wild over there. And when I get home, I get to hear about it. But anyway, she does a great job, and I love her. I'll start with the JV. All the JV tracksters can stand up. Give them a round of applause. If the managers should stand up too, I don't know if they're up here or if they're still sitting down, but I'd like to recognize the managers as well. So if you helped out, some of y'all, yeah, Andrea, there you go. And also, I'll give a quick little summary for the JV. The JV is a fun group to coach. They work hard and compete, not only in the meets, but in practice too. I'm super proud of them and glad I can continue to coach them in the future. So again, give them a round of applause. They did a great job this year. Okay. The 2024 track and field season took off early this year in late February. Eagerly, the girls were ready to start competing. Since early December, they've been asking when they could start their events, start hurdle practice, jumping into the pits. They were ready to go. I knew once we officially started, the girls would take off on the season, and they did. The team won meets in Fort Stockton and Monahans, and had a few runner-ups, including district runner-up in a tight race against Andrews. We finished 3rd in the area and 4th in the region, so that was a really good job by these girls. Great group. We had many school records broken this year. Valerie Hunt has the discus record right now. She threw 153 feet. She also has the shot put record at 47 feet. Adelena broke the 200 record at 25.17. The 1200 meter record was broken too by Macy Pennington at 12 minutes, 28 seconds. And the 4x2, which consists of Brianna Esparza, Adriana Soto, Laura Gallardo, and Adelena Gonzalez, broke the record with a time of 1 minute and 43 seconds. They did a great job this year, so lots of records broken. Okay, we have many district and area champs individually in the program as well. I'll get to those when I read their names. Also some regional and state champions this year. I'm proud to say we had 13 athletes qualify for the area meet, 10 qualify for regionals, and 2 athletes qualify for state. So that was pretty awesome. I'm truly appreciative of the effort and loyalty of the Lady Lobos track team. And at this time, I will call you up one at a time to receive your certificate. Okay, Andrea Baez. Arissa Armendariz. She was also academic All-State. Keani Clark. Samara Cooley, she was an area qualifier in shot put and discus, regional qualifier in shot put and discus. Adi Koda, she was also academic All-State. Amadi Dunbar, I guess no one wanted to come. Micah Deal, she was an area qualifier in the 4x4 and high jump, and regional qualifier in high jump. Brianna Esparza, she was a 4x1, 4x2 area champ, and regional qualifier in the 4x1 and 4x2. Daniela Esparza, also on the 4x1 and 4x2 as an alternate for area and regional. Miriam Franco. Laura Gallardo. She was on the 4x1 and 4x2 area champion team and the regional finalists in both relays. She was also academic all-student. Ariana Gonzalez, she was on the 4x1 and 4x2 that qualified for regionals, and she was a state qualifier in the 200-meter dash. Okay, Valerie Hunt, she was a shot put, discus, pole vault, district champion, area champion, and regional champion. She also qualified and stayed in all three of those as well. So. Deja Juarez. Kylie Dutcher. Macy Kennington, she was an area qualifier in the 3200. Macy Liao. Aubrey Ledesma. Danielle Lopez. Natalie Michelle. Janaya Morales. Carly Sward, she was an area qualifier and regional qualifier in discus and shot put.
That's right.
Adriana Soto, she was an area qualifier and regional qualifier in the 4x1, 4x2, and triple jump. Elise Santiago, she was an area qualifier in the 300-meter hurdles, triple jump, and the 4x4, and an alternate in the 4x2. Okay, I have Melinda Cruz. She was an area qualifier in the 4x4. And then we have our two managers, which I appreciate everything they do. Destiny Jones and Layla Moreno. Okay, let me get to the major awards right here. Just need to check the order. Most improved first. And this podium is not big enough. It's not like my one in my classroom. Okay, we'll start with most improved. Okay, I decided to give this to two athletes. The first person is someone who dedicated herself to improve herself, no matter how long it took, eager to learn, take coaching, and apply what she learned. Her distance continued to grow each week. She was a regional qualifier in both her events, shot put and discus. She has a great attitude and continues to grow as an athlete. This person is Carly Sward. Okay, the second girl is an athlete who brings toughness to the program each week. She had to sit out last year due to injury for events that she really wanted to compete in. This year she was able to do this, and each week she continued to improve her times and distance in her jumps. She actually wasn't jumping in competition for triple jump until district, but had stuck with the practice the entire year. She earned a spot late in triple jump and was able to advance to area in it. She was also able to advance in the 300-meter hurdles and the 4x4. The other half of this award goes to Elise Santiago. Okay, continuing to the distance award. This person has joined the program this year. She moved in from Wyoming. She did not let the West Texas heat get the best of her as she competed at high levels. She was able to qualify for area in the 3200 meter. She broke the school record, as mentioned earlier. We're sad to see her go next year. She told us she was going back to Wyoming, and hopefully we give her some memories she can take back. This award goes to Macy Pennington. Okay, moving on to outstanding field. I would love to build the suspense for this, but come on out. If you don't know who's going to get this award, then where have you been? This athlete is our field event specialist. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award. She competes in discus, shot put, and pole vault, qualifying for state in pole vault, shot put, and discus. Okay, finishing first in state in discus, first in state in shot put, and 8th in the pole vault. She has broken the school record, which was her own in discus with a throw of 153 feet, and in shot put with 47 feet. She is known to other schools as the Valerie Factor. This award goes to Valerie Huntington. Okay, outstanding track. This person is someone who continues to work hard and influence the team in many ways. Her times and efforts are awesome, not only in the track meets, but in practice too. We have a 26-second drill that we do at least every other week. We see how far we can run in 26 seconds, and it never fails that this person has an audience, and every time we do the drill, for a good reason, everyone's watching. She was the third leg in both the 4x1. She was the third leg in the 4x1 and anchored the 4x200 meter relay. She was a state qualifier in the 200 meter. She broke the school record in 200 meter with a time of 25.17 seconds. And she'll be tough to replace. This award goes to Adelina Gonzalez. Okay, moving to the Big E Award. This award will go to 2 athletes. The first person gave everything she got every week. She battled through some tough adversity with a bad hamstring. Through this injury, though, as it lingered, she would have weeks where she was running one of the fastest splits in the relays. She also refused to stay out of the 100-meter dash when asked if that would help. She was still running times that were fastest in the program in the open 100. She enjoyed being in the same heat as her sister and Sargent, but I think she has more wins in this race. This award goes to Brianna Esparza. The next recipient of this award has also shown a strong will. She works hard and makes time to compete in 5 events and play softball all within the same season. She practices long jump, triple jump, and makes time to get her exchanges in between everything. She was able to qualify for area in 4 of those events and regionals in 3 of those events. She was also ready to run the 4x4 if we needed her in the area meet. When told about the possibility of this, she was ready to go with no complaints or questioning why. I'm glad she'll be back next year. This award goes to Adriana Soto. Coach Melinda with administration.
All right, the varsity boys would make your way to my left. As you're doing that, I'm just going to say a few thank yous to Martha said, but I'd like to acknowledge our front office, the transportation department, our ground crew, everyone who helped run our track meet. Thanks to you guys, it went smoothly. Vanessa, our athletic secretary, Coach Dow, Dot, our junior high staff, and all their help. Mondo for helping getting us out in the newspaper, and then our assistants in track. Thank you guys for all that you do. And then last but not least, my wife. She has to put up with all the stories I tell her, so I'm very appreciative of her. If you were JV track, would you please stand to be recognized? I'm proud of these guys and their accomplishments. They finished third for the district meet. All season long, these guys worked hard. They were very coachable and constantly improved each week. They were flexible as guys having to run different races each week. And then even after having to go through our off-season program and then having to show up after school and run some more, it's definitely not an easy thing to do. So give those guys a hand one more time, please. And for our varsity guys, these guys had a successful year. I certainly appreciate their hard work and their dedication. They were coachable and a fun group to coach. We didn't have much, as you can see, but each meet that we went to, they gave it their all and they competed well. So here they are. We have junior Trey Chapman. Senior area qualifier in the 200, Ben Cordova. Freshman, Gavin Cowart. Freshman, Josh Galvan. Junior, Knight Hogan. Our manager, and I'm very appreciative of him, he made my life way easier. Sophomore, Andrew Lazoya. Senior, Chino Navarrete. Junior, Alex Palmatier. Senior, Damian Ramirez. Senior, who was an area qualifier in the mile and a regional qualifier in the 800, Jason Sanchez. Junior, Edwin Santos. Senior, regional qualifier in the long jump and triple jump, Nathan Wessels. And sophomore, MJ Williams. Now for the awards. The first one we're going to hand out is the outstanding track. It goes to an individual who I know that anytime he stepped on the track that I was going to get his absolute best. He's an individual who only knows one speed. Whatever drill it was, I knew that he was going to do it 110%. There were plenty of times where he would stay back and put in the extra work. He is part holder of the 4x2 record that was set last year. The recipient for outstanding track is Ben Cordova. The outstanding field, this individual is the only competitor to advance past the district meet in field events. He medaled in every meet in long and triple jump. His personal best included jumping 21 feet, 11 and a half inches, and over 44 feet in triple jump. He was the district champion in long jump and the district champion in triple jump. For triple jump, it took him one jump to be crowned the district champ, and long jump twice. And the reason for that is because of of injuries that we've had. And you get 6 total jumps if you qualify prelims and finals, and it only took him once and twice in his respective events. At the regional meet, he finished 3rd in triple jump, having missed out to going into the state meet by 1.5 inches. I'm still very proud of how he competed in the conditions that he competed in. The recipient for Outstanding Field is Nathan Wessels. The outstanding distance goes to an individual who was originally only supposed to run the 2 mile and mile, but for conditioning purposes, when we went to the Angelo meet, I put him in the 800, and he competed very well, ran a 2:02 and got 3rd. So I knew that was going to be his race. He had to jump back from golf, from tennis to track, and he did so well. He was sitting 6th going into the district meet, and then he qualified top 4. At area, he was again sitting 6th and found a way to get into regionals, finishing 4th. And he represented us well at the regional meet. He finished 6th. The recipient for outstanding distance is Jason Sanchez. The most improved, this athlete put in a lot of effort to be the best for the team. He split time filling spots on JV and varsity for any event he was really needed. The athlete dropped the most time from the start of the season to the end. He went from running 58s and 59s in the quarter to running a 52 for us on the mile relay at district. And he also improved the most in field events as well. The most improved award goes to freshman Gavin Cowart. And the Big E Award goes to an individual who always gave great effort. He truly valued the team's success as opposed to his own. He was the only athlete to run on all 3 relays. One thing I'll never forget is that even after his season was over, he asked me, what can I do to get Jason to regionals? I said, you can pace him. So he tried, and he did it well, but couldn't quite keep up with Jason. It's different going from sprinting to sprinting with distance. But I certainly appreciate everything he's done for us. He's the most selfless person I know, the most competitive person I know, and we're certainly going to miss him. The Big E Award goes to senior Chino Navarrete. And next is tennis.
Good evening, fellow Lobos. My name is Coach Lara, and I'm the head tennis coach. I'd like to thank the following individuals for all of their support and everything they have done for our tennis athletes, as well as Monaghan's high school tennis program. They are the administration staff, Mr. Smith, Coach Dow, Doc, the junior high and high school staff, the junior high and high school principals, Vanessa Caballero, the custodial staff, grounds workers, transportation, fellow coaches, our tennis managers, Nivea Marmolejo and Natsiri Quintana, the tennis boosters, President Mr. Fuentes, some of the parents who have helped out with concession stands, the Torres family, Medrano family, Fuentes families, community of Monahans. Right now at this point, I'd like to ask the JV tennis athletes to please stand up. I want to thank you guys for all your time, your energy, your efforts, for being there through the thick or thin of things, for having to deal with all those adjustments. At times, they would step up the upper JV kids and play the lower varsity, and at other times they would have to play the JV as well. So there was quite a bit of switching. And for some of you that don't know, we play tennis year round. So starting in the fall, we start early August all the way through, which we just finished up, advancing some to regionals in May, dealing with all kinds of adversaries. These kids have done a tremendous job. Good job. I want to give a huge thank you to an individual that has given all of his time, effort, dedication to working with these athletes. He also is very passionate about the sport of tennis and helping guide these athletes to do better and be better, both on and off the court. I appreciate and value everything you have done. Thank you, Coach Torres. Some of the positives that we want to share with you all amidst everything that's been going on is we are very grateful for our new tennis courts, the facilities, everything that we are being given, and for our wonderful athletes that have dealt through several changes, adversities, fought through them for this entire school year. Several of these athletes received superlative awards in the fall as well as all academic awards. The tennis programs in both junior high and high school, they are growing in numbers, with more athletes bringing home hardware. Just about all the varsity and the JV tennis athletes receiving medals. That's between the JV and the varsity, and with some district champions. 5 individuals representing Monahans in the Region 1 Conference 4A tennis tournament: Cadence Barrow, Madison Porras, Natalie Rodriguez, Leslie Espadas, and Cesar Ayala. Overall, we encourage our athletes to do better and be better, as they have shown from improving on an individual basis and with their tennis game. We are very proud to present to you the following varsity tennis athletes. I couldn't read the fine print, so somebody did it for me in big font. Okay. In lateral order, starting with girls, I introduce you to the MHS varsity tennis team. The number 1 girl, Natalie Rodriguez, junior, girls doubles, second team all district, girls singles, first team all district, 4A district champion, and regional qualifier in mixed doubles. Number 2 girl, Cadence Barrow, senior, girls singles, second team all district, all academic honors 2023-24, 4A district runner-up, and regional qualifier in girls doubles. Number 3 girl, Leslie Espadas, sophomore, girls doubles, second team all district, all academic honors 2023-24, 4A district runner-up, and regional qualifier in girls singles. The number 4 girl, Madison Porras, senior, girls singles, second team all district, all academic honors 2023, 4A district runner-up, and regional qualifier in girls doubles. Our number 5 girl, sophomore, Anne-Marie Barriga. Our number 6 girl, freshman, Amelinda Cruz. The number 7 girl, freshman, Aaliyah Barriga. Moving on to our boys, the number 1 boy, Cesar Ayala, junior, boys singles, second team all district, 4A district champion, and regional qualifier. Number 2 boy, Connor Sosa, senior. Number 3 boy, Chino Navarrete, senior. Number 4 boy, AJ Navarrete, junior. Good job. Number 5 boy, Jason Sanchez, senior. Number 6 boy, Diego Garcia, sophomore. Guess he's not here. And a great deal of appreciation for our 2 managers, 3 managers, we're missing 1. Nevea Marmalejo, Atsiri Quintana, and Janai Medrano. Sit tight, come here, Janai. Sit tight, come here. Okay, I want to talk to you about one young lady right here, Janai Medrano. Reason why I want to talk to you all about her is because she has gone above and beyond. Not only is she playing JV and at times lower varsity, but she has also stepped up to be there for each and every single one of her tennis teammates. In recognition of your hard work and dedication towards the team that goes way beyond and athletes every day, responsibilities, your willingness to offer a helping hand without hesitation does not go unnoticed. So great job. She has opened up the door, which now we're going to start giving a Lobo Heart Award to Janai Medrano.
Okay, we have a couple of awards we're going to give. First off, these following recipients have shown leadership qualities in everything they do. They lead the team in stretching, agilities, they are hardworking, and assist the younger tennis athletes in practices. They set examples of what it is to be successful both on and off the court. These young ladies were at the regional tournament because they were regional qualifiers, and then they had to make a mad dash and make college graduation from Odessa College. They set examples on and off. They have received all academic awards and superlatives in the fall. They are involved in multiple extracurricular activities. These two young ladies practice mannerisms on a daily basis, always super respectful and are always ready to assist others. Definitely go above and beyond. We are going to miss them very much. We appreciate the two young ladies whom we believe are most deserving for the female MVPs for 2023-24 tennis season, Cadence Barrow and Madison Porras. The next award goes to a recipient that has shown tremendous improvement overall as a student athlete. He not only has moved up the tennis ladder all the way to #1 spot, he has taken the lead and set the example that through hard work and extra sacrifice, it creates great opportunities. Focus on his tennis game and making it to the 4A regional tennis tournament in mixed doubles. He is very respectful, works hard on and off the court, participating in other extracurricular activities. We are proud of this young man and believe he definitely deserves to be our male MVP, Cesar Ayala. Our third award goes to a few individuals we had a few individuals join tennis this spring. And being that it was the first time, they gave it their all. These athletes put in the extra time after practice and around other practices as they were heavily involved in multiple extracurricular activities where we care and share some of these athletes. They improved very quickly with their tennis game and have maintained a great attitude the entire time. This became a little more interesting when they started catching on and in our competitive drills as they brought the energy to the tennis court with the competitive drive to want to win. You can ask some of our tennis athletes how competitive the situation was at times. We appreciate and value their hard work and effort to be successful in the sport of tennis. If we could turn back the hands of time to where they started tennis in middle school, we would. However, they are ready, more than ready, to take on a bigger world. Most improved male athletes for the 2023-24 season are Chino Navarrete and Jason Sanchez. And then our final award we want to give to two young ladies that worked very hard. They competed both at the JV and varsity levels, earning wins in each division. They are involved in other extracurricular activities as well and always willing to help out. They maintain a great attitude, having to shift and playing with different teammates, but in the end, they gave the extra time and work to improve their tennis game. With different personalities, but same in the desire to be successful with what they do, we are very proud to give the Most Improved Female Award to our siblings, Barriga Square, Aaliyah and Anne-Marie Barriga. Next, I'm going to pass the mic to Coach Jack.
Okay, I'm going to announce the Senior Athlete Academic Excellence Award to two individuals who really need no academic introduction. The first one is Shannon Lawson. and Braden Miller. And then I'm going to hand it over to Coach Swarb to give the Nathan Swarb Scholar Athlete Award.
All right. So the next award that will be presented tonight is the Nathan Swarb Scholar Athlete Award. This award has been given in honor of my cousin, Nathan Tanner Swarb, for many years now. Nathan was my hero growing up. No offense, Josh, he helped with basketball camp and go play golf with me, all that, you know. So he just didn't know if he wanted to play left-handed or right-handed most of the time. But growing up, he was a huge idol for me. This award's been given for many years since we lost him at an early age. Nate graduated from Monahans High School in 1998. He represented his school with great pride, participating in football, basketball, and baseball for all 4 years, while maintaining an A average throughout. He was not only a great athlete and leader on his teams, but a wonderful person who chose to do the right thing, was always loyal to his family, his school, and his community. Time has passed, and some of you don't remember who Nate was. More likely your parents do. But some may wonder the significance of this award. And my aunt and uncle, Steve and Jennifer Swarb, always attach a $1,000 scholarship to this award. The award is presented to a senior athlete, boy or girl, every year who has reminded our family of the kind of person Nate was. They do not just excel in athletics, but they stand out in the classroom and their community as well. This year's recipient has demonstrated a great quality of character, honor, and integrity to this community and this school. They love being a Lobo and have always represented Monahans and MHS with the utmost respect with all that he does. This individual will be graduating 7th next week in the senior class, with a GPA of 4.253. He's also a member of the NHS. He's lettered in football and baseball. He's been academic all-district and an all-district selection in football and in baseball. I've enjoyed watching this young man grow each and every year. It's truly been one of my fondest memories, teaching and coaching here at MHS, getting to have him in the classroom, and then also getting to spend many intense Friday nights coaching him directly on the sidelines and on the field. He's one of the most genuine and kind-hearted young men you'll ever meet, much like Nathan Tanner was. I know he has great things in his future, no matter what he chooses to do. This year's Nathan Swarb Scholar Athlete Award is very special to our family, as this year's recipient is named after his late uncle, Nathan Tanner Swarb. He will be attending Lubbock Christian University in the fall, so please help me congratulate the namesake, Nathan Ryder Swarb.
next award, I'm going to invite Mr. Mondo Flores to the stage. Yeah, Mondo.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Staff back here behind me. All right, I'm here on behalf of the Monahans News to present the Female Athlete of the Year. This award is given each year to a senior girl competing in multiple sports. This year's recipient has exemplified what hard work is, which was displayed on the volleyball court, in cheerleading, track and field, and on the softball field. She has a competitive spirit that if you don't know her, it might scare you. Her coaches describe her as a leader in everything she does, which no doubt will transfer to whatever she chooses to do in life. And she's been up here a few times up here tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the 2024 Monahans News Outstanding Female Athlete, Laura Gallardo.
Okay, for the next award, oh, this thing died. All right. Unless Mondo turned it off. Hold on. We're back. There we go. Okay, for the next award, the Todd Larned Memorial. I'm going to introduce this one, and I'm not an emotional guy, unlike some folks who have been up here. That's just not my thing. But the one thing I will tell you, the two recipients of this award are phenomenal people, and I've been around them a lot, and I'm glad that I have been. And I'm going to miss both of them dearly. But the male award winner is Chino Navarrete. And the female is Laura Gallardo. And for the final award of the evening, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Jones to present the Ross Big Show Phipps Memorial Scholarship Award.
Ross Big Show Phipps was a larger-than-life man who was an inspiration to those all around him. Today I stand here to honor the memory of a remarkable man who left an undeniable mark on the lives of everyone he met. His passion for football, love of reading, and kind-hearted nature made him truly one of a kind. To some people, he was Ross Phipps, but to those who called him a brother and a friend, he was the Big Show. Ross was truly a mountain of a man, standing at 6'8", but he was also the definition of a gentle giant. The Big Show participated in football, track, powerlifting, band, UIL, student council, 4-H, and was an active member in his church youth group, which he would have told you was the most important thing he did. He loved rock and roll music and never was afraid to bust out an air guitar. On the football field, Ross was a member of the 2011 state semifinal football team. He embodied the spirit of teamwork, determination, and leadership. He gave his all, even in the toughest of circumstances, and he was the ultimate teammate. Off the field, he was a devoted son, brother, and friend to absolutely everyone, always willing to lend a helping hand and a listening ear. One of the biggest things that set Ross apart was his love for reading. He was an avid reader, always seeking new knowledge and perspectives on the world around him. His intellectual curiosity and the thirst for learning were a source of inspiration for many, and his passion for literature and the written word had a profound impact on those who knew him. He graduated UTPB with honors and then took his love of learning back to the classroom to become a teacher. It is with great pride that the 2011 football team continues to award the Ross Big Show Phipps Memorial Scholarship in honor of a man who embodied the values of excellence, leadership, and kindness. This scholarship will be awarded to students who, like the Big Show, have demonstrated a commitment to their community, a love for learning, and a passion for sports. Through this scholarship, we hope to inspire a new generation of young people who will carry on the tradition and honor Ross's memory in a way that we hope that this scholarship continues to serve as a fitting tribute to his family and to the men who touched the lives of so many. To help present this scholarship is last year's recipient and the sister of the Big Show, Miss Hannah Phipps. This year's recipient of the Ross Big Show Phipps Memorial Scholarship will go to a young man who shares not only similar qualities to Ross, but even shares a very close nickname. This year's winner is Brandon Big Red Mendoza. So that will wrap things up for tonight. After this picture is taken, cheerleaders, if you will stand and lead us in the school song, and we'll hit the road.